Sox got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-4. The New York Yankees cracked 16 hits on the day as they took down the visiting Orioles 10-8. Daniel
Farthest thing from perfect,
Sunday night baseball now from venerable Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight we wrap up this three-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Rick Porcello starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him. And regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Burns. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he's retired here, 1 away. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, Ian Kinsler is a difference maker right now. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. In his career against Porcello, 7 hits in 16 tries. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Betts coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When a ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
Miguel Cabrera.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Throw into third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
clearly should have been content to just move up 90 feet on the hit to right, but they were thinking first to third all the way. The right fielder came up and delivered a seed to third to get his man. Not a real tough throw, but it was a good one.
Now in the box, George Springer. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Got him. Left for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Sox coming to the plate. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, 1 for 3. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit out towards second. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Batting second.
Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Chopped weakly to the left. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. On to first, and there were 2 down. Settling in now, Hanley Ramirez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Pickoff move to second. Has a look, now the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Fouled back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a look and a throw back to second. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting 6.
Here's Justin
The
Upton
left
now,
fielder, number
and
8.
he is proving to be something of a
Justin
non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 now to Upton. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Pitch on its way to Avila.
Avila.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result, a reason to be even more mad.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Hanley Ramirez, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Ramirez.
Hit hard towards center, and Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Bogart.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First delivery to him on the way to third. The throw from his knees. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He went deep in the contest last night. Fouled back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, now you got 2 runners on with 1 out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You got to get the good guys early before he settles in.
Marlin.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll start this one at 274. 14 homers and 21 driven in. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he is in there.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Andrew Valenzuela, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Here's the 0-1. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off him. I'd come back with it again.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Kinsler for one. On to Cabrera at first. It's a standing in Dixon Machado, and he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. That's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
In there, a base hit, and he's safe.
Well, I don't know if it was a run and hit, Matt, or a hit and run, but you do know this. They're trying to get ahead in the count. So he's got to be around the plate that first pitch. I love putting the hit and run on, or the run and hit. But either way, they executed it perfectly, and now they're set up first and third.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play. Into the box now. Brock Holt. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Henniger is there, and he'll bring this one in. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
First pitch on its way. Hanley Ramirez started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Tigers, center fielder,
lays off
number
1-0.
4, George.
The 1-0 delivery. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And that's in there, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Benintendi comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Upton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He has been aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Alex Avila is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Center fielder number 10, Adam.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here comes the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 now to Jones. hot shot on the ground to short. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
First baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Andrew Valenzuela.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Valenzuela. Hit down the line at first. This is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. Here's Brock Holt now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line drive to center field. And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. Now both men are across to score. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
Andrew Benintendi is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Full count. Here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Omar Infante to stand in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 7,
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
the batter.
And he pops up the bunt attempt, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Hitter, Billy Burns.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. In there, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
And that's in there. Base hit. Infante rounds the corner and is headed home. And Jones puts it on the money. He's out at home plate. Tigers strand a pair. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Eduardo Nunez.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Springer ranging back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. From the belt, the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. The 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Anibal Sanchez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Hanley Ramirez checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 3 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready on 1-2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Haniger in pursuit. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Adam Jones is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Upton's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman
digging in and looking for more. Mitch Moreland. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. 7 hits in 14 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox 4 and the Tigers 1. Ready once again, George Springer. Due up in the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. This one's down to third. Nunez fields it cleanly, and the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is under video
Okay,
review.
we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The 2-2 one more time. Curveball that time, not even close. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Line to the right side, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the 2nd out. Ready once again, Alex Avila. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So, and it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Springer giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Second
Ready
baseman.
for another chance. Brock Holt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got...
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Haniger is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. On to first, a double play. Pretty painful. Digging in to try it again. Omar Infante. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Omar Infante.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Now batting.
Dixon Machado digs in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 run, 10 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Billy Burns. He flew out in his last at-bat. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Burns is on his way home. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game.
Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Haniger racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Little chopper back his way. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Sanchez readying the 1-1. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in once again, George Springer. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Matt Barnes will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And a relay home. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there.
Right fielder, Mitch.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number
Stepping
8.
In, Justin Upton. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And how about that? William Giles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Chris Young is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. He's got that average up over 340 now. 6 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 18.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Rajay Davis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Hard ground ball to third, fielded by Infante. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Andrew Valenzuela. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Second baseman,
Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Omar Infante is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Here it comes now to Infante. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Ready now, Dixon Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Ground ball right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that's a nice swing. He hit that ball hard. You got the first baseman diving. Great effort by the first baseman, by the way. Pitchers love it when these guys get dirty, but that ball was hit too hard to catch.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Well, you don't see this out of Craig Kimbrell too often. He's worked himself into a pretty thick jam, but you know, I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this either.
Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
4-2 the final score tonight. Rick Porcello earns his 8th victory of the season. Michael Fulmer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final